London. The year is 1888. The city is alive with industry, but beneath the surface, darkness lurks. A predator stalks the fog-choked streets of Whitechapel, a phantom whose name will echo through history, Jack the Ripper. The slums of Whitechapel were a labyrinth of crime and poverty, where danger lurked in every shadow. But nothing had prepared London for the horror that was about to unfold. It began on August 31st, 1888. The body of Mary Ann Nichols, a destitute woman struggling to survive, was discovered in Bucks Row. Her throat had been savagely slit and her body mutilated beyond recognition. The city recoiled in horror. At first, it was dismissed as a random act of violence, but then, just a week later, another victim was found. Annie Chapman, murdered in the early hours of September 8th. Her body bore the same terrifying signs. Panic spread. The people of Whitechapel realized they had a monster among them. Scotland Yard was in turmoil. Investigators, led by Inspector Frederick Aberline, faced an invisible enemy. The killer struck with precision, leaving no witnesses, no clues, only death and mystery. September 30th, the double event. 2 victims in a single night, Elizabeth Stride and Catherine Eddowes. Stride was found first, her throat cut. But Eddowes, her mutilation was worse than anything seen before. The killer was growing bolder. A message left at the crime scene. The Jews are the men that will not be blamed for nothing. Was it a clue or a red herring to mislead the police? No one could tell. Then came the letters. "Dear Boss," it began, written in red ink, mocking the police, signed with a name that would become legend, Jack the Ripper. The public was horrified. The police were taunted. And then, the most gruesome murder of all. November 9th, Mary Jane Kelly, found in her small room in Miller's Court, mutilated beyond recognition. It was as if the killer had taken his time, indulging in his darkest urges. It was the last known murder. And then, silence. Theories swirled. Who was Jack the Ripper? A doctor, wielding surgical precision. A butcher, comfortable with blood. Some even whispered of royal conspiracy. Hundreds were questioned. No one was caught. And so, the case went cold. The murders stopped. But the fear never faded. The Ripper vanished into history, leaving behind a legacy of terror and an unsolvable mystery. Over a century later, the legend of Jack the Ripper endures. Books, films, and theories keep the mystery alive. Was he a lone madman, a shadowy figure working for the elite, or someone hiding in plain sight? The truth remains buried in the fog of history. Perhaps, somewhere, in an undiscovered clue, the answer still waits. But until then, the Ripper remains an unsolved nightmare. What do you think? Who was Jack the Ripper? Leave your theories in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more true crime mysteries. Until next time, stay safe.